Welcome, Cancer. I hope you are doing well. I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your monthly reading. Reminder with these monthlies that they are timeless. If you feel guided to this message may be for you. It's also general, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force anything to fit. Please don't do that. And let's get started. We're going to start here with an oracle card to see what the energy is pulling in here for you for this month or for whenever you're listening to this. So let's get started. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters. Spirit, what is going on for Cancer? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Here we go. Ooh, warrior. Are you ready to be the warrior? Look at that lion, Leo energy here. 5, massive transformation. It says inner strength, clarity, presence. There is a massive amount of energy that is going to take place here that is going to have you put your war paint on, okay? You're going to have to be very courageous for this move. There's a big move coming your way. Let's see what the book has to say. Sometimes I feel guided to read the book, and we are going to read the book for that 5 because I want to know what that warrior energy is, really. Let's switch the gear here, though, so you're not... There we go. Let's switch to the cards so you're not looking at my face sideways. Here we go, Cancer. Here we go. Let's see what the energy here is for you. It says, Cancer, focusing entirely on the here and now and becoming acutely aware of your present will bring you exactly what you need. Peace, tranquility, and calmness will be achieved. Your manifestations are set in motion because you finally believe you are deserving of it. Let them go and focus on the beauty all around you. There is beauty in the mundane and simplicity. Once you begin to practice being in the present and feeling gratitude for the moment, you can set your dreams and desires into motion. Spirit is reassuring you. Rejecting intruding thoughts will help you in your transformation and progress. So it's interesting how I feel like you need to get your war paint on here and aggressively take some action here. But sometimes the most active way, when you think of a lion, not a lioness, a lion, they kind of chill, right? They're just kind of watching the lioness and everything. The lioness are the ones who are running out there and everything, but they already have a pride thing, but they're very chill. They're the protectors. And there's something where you are protecting very heavily your manifestations. So we're going to see what the challenge is, though, first with the past with this, because the past always comes up with what's ahead. And so it's a trigger that is basically here for you to clear. So we're going to see what that is using the vintage Rider-Waite deck. Do not use reversals with Rider-Waite. Here we go. What is the challenges of the past? This is usually how you can tell, too, Cancer, if you're going to resonate with this reading. She just came up for another reading that I did. 9 of Pentacles. That's being independent on your own. Feeling good. Feeling like you got this. Feeling like you can do it. I mean, that's what she is. But I feel this energy. And I said she because it's a woman on the card. But you've been playing small. Now, this could be small business, small news, but I feel like you've been in the past. There's something here about obtaining this dream, obtaining this kind of stature, watching, observing, researching, evaluating. You have to have a new approach, but there's something here about this approach that never led you to this. You may have had some successes in your life or felt successfully, some of you single, but you've also there's something about the way you've observed this independence, the way you looked at the version of you. Let's see how this is going to be coming up with what's ahead. Now we're switching decks here. We're going to be using, and the reversals are now up. We're using this Forhaxa Tarot deck by MJ here. This is a nice deck. It's pretty. Let's see what's ahead for you, Cancer. What's ahead for Cancer? Here we go. High Priestess. Wow. You can't get any more intuitive than the High Priestess herself, okay? There's something here about channeling or working with the universe here. That could be just your manifestations here. Really trusting it. The High Priestess does trust what is given, even though they may not have all of the facts that are tangible. It's just that inner knowing. You're what's ahead of you is something here that you've been feeling. It's an inner knowing. Six of Fire here. This is usually a card of success, of going through battles. What's ahead of you is an inner knowing of failure. There is something here that, you know what, even though it's a failure, this is what I gotta say, Cancer. This is usually a very heroic card. It's like, I've defeated this, I've got the recognition, but there's something ahead of you about playing a villain. I mean, I feel like the recognition here doesn't feel good. I feel like I almost have a bad rep. Knight of Fire. But this is your villain error. It is, all right? Knight of Fire, it's like, screw it. I don't care about my reputation. I don't care about this bad rep. This battle was not for nothing. I still know where I stand with the universe. The inner knowing of knowing that you have to hold the serpent sometimes. Sometimes you have to be the serpent. Sometimes you just got to be the bad guy. All right. This is something that in the past, I think you played small on. You were observing other people taking their life, taking stock of what they had. And it's because you may have considered others, or you may have put yourself on hold. Interesting. This is about to be burned down for you. It is going to take some stride here, and your pride may get hit a little bit, but you are going to passionately go towards something here too. The Queen of Water, that's you. Now, when the Queen of Water is reversed, it's someone here who can be a little bit moody, very over emotional, stressed, maybe having doubts, doubts about what you. So here's the thing. This is what's ahead. Okay. There is something here where I feel like there's bad publicity or a bad rep or something here that's going to make you feel small, an opportunity here that's not successful. But you're being asked here to really look and evaluate this and know that the actions that you're taking, even though they may make you angry and like, why do I look like the bad guy or bad gal? Well, it's because you're the warrior, right? You've been through a lot of crap, but you're also very protective of what you deserve. And this is treatment that you know you don't deserve. So I feel a little bit upset. I don't blame you. 10 of Water. You feel like you lost a whole family, didn't you? A whole circle. Whatever this unit is, or this family dynamic, or this community, or looking bad upon a community, they're not your people anymore. All right. It may piss you off with what is said or this, but you got the Knight of Fire here, and there's going to be swift actions, and the swift actions are you. And I feel like the swift actions here is not being so nice anymore. No. 3 of Earth. No, you're not putting up with that. I'm not going to carry your weight anymore. I just won't work with you. I will not collaborate with you. I'm not going to protect you. I don't know who you're protecting or who you're taking care of, Cancer, but there is this level here where you are bossing up and realizing that your protective energy is of worth. Your worth. Let's see what your gains and losses are. We're going to go back to the Rider-Waite deck. I don't do reversals on the gains and losses because we're going to see the duality of it. So let's see what the gains are here. What are the gains here for Cancer? I do feel very over emotional. I do feel upset, and it's going to suck a little. But yeah, but this unconditional love, this is what you're gaining. It's a peace of mind. It's a big opportunity here to make peace with things that no longer serve you. It is. You're gaining an opportunity here of an expanded heart space, a large opportunity here to, I just feel like this is more self-love than anything. But I feel like you have to continue that trust and that Pisces energy. You might have Pisces in your chart, but the moon here is that intuitive energy here of that high priestess that we saw here in the beginning. All right. You are worthy of this, and you are going to gain a massive offer by trusting this approach of leaving things that no longer serve you, or just to allow, you don't have to prove yourself to individuals who make you out to be a bad guy or something that is not successful. You're not going to have all of the answers either on how to find this big opportunity. That's still the need here to trust the universe. What are your losses? Although I don't see as much of a loss, to be honest, if it's an individual. Oh, great. Here's your loss. 5 of Swords. Someone here who's extremely egoic. Somebody here who's probably the heartbreaker. Somebody here that you consistently are walking away, could make you cry, whatever, but you're losing this. All right. You're done with the pissing contest with certain individuals in your life. This is a gain, if you ask me. All right. You are definitely changing, or there's going to be relationships, and some of you are going to be really sad about this, because some of you, this is like family to you, or it could be family, but whatever this unit is, the Scorpio energy, so much. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, a lot of water energy, and we have the Leo here. You are not losing this transformation. It's actually purging things that are meant to be purged so that you have more room. I mean, you're going to need a lot of room for this. This is flowing all over. Shit, this is getting everywhere. Okay. I feel like your gain here is just a massive expansion here and paving way. Is it going to be the end of collaborating and working with an individual? Could be the end of a job. Could be the end of a relationship. But it's not one where you're going to try to prove it or try to make it work anymore. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. All right, well, let's see what the final words of advice here is from Spirit using the runes. We're going to be using the runes here and see which rune gets pulled for you. Which rune do we have here for Cancer? Oh, I love it. I love that you got Berkano. Birth, fertility. This is the transition phase. I always see this as the Empress of the runes too, right? There's been some massive pain you've been through. And Spirit's reminding you that all this massive pain here, and I'm going to keep it up here so you can really see the symbol of that. It looks like a bee. But I also like to look at it this way, or I want to flip it around because the camera's different, this way, to see it as mountains too. And sometimes, and now when I pulled it, it was actually like this. So the mountains and obstacles, you can't always see everything unless you're at the tippy top, right? And then you can kind of see all that. You're not always going to see what's the next mountain ahead. And this is a phase or a time here to celebrate, because it is final. You won't have to go through those thresholds in that level again. This is not for you to repeat a pattern. It's to birth something new. It is to expand you. But you have been having to, I get it. The endurance, the pain, the thresholds that you've been through, Cancer, these thresholds have been building your endurance. No different than a warrior who wears, that warrior paint pretty strongly. But even the lion, when it gains its mane, it's the lion, right? Like, you stand in your worth and you just know it. And there's something here about you needing to build this strength to get at this particular phase of your life so that you can be unfazed. So you got good things coming your way. All right, guys, if this reading resonated for you, go ahead and hit like. Like I said, would love to see you at Harmonia Friends. You can just join the website down there. It's an exclusive area for exclusive content. I post new content there every week. But if not, you can also check out the free Facebook group, Harmonia Friends. Lots of readers over there, too, who do, donation readings and things like that. So go check it out. If not, this is where we guys part ways. You guys take care.